Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the end game of Death Stranding. So, we've got 3 pieces of mail, and I don't know if it was any data, I did just skip past it. If you don't want to listen to this, please go to the timestamp that I've put on the screen. Otherwise, have a listen. So, Aaron Hill, The Chronicles of Aaron, Chapter 5, Journey's End. Hey Sam, you ever drop by the safe house I built for you? Yeah, we kinda had to. Tried to report back to the director once I finally had the thing up and running, but I never heard nothing back. No heart of gold, after all, no manners neither. Man, I could have cried after all the trouble I went to. And between you and me, maybe I did just a little. Not so much a nice job. That's the least a guy can expect after a trek like that, don't you think? But right when I was about to give up on life, an angel appeared to save me. That's right, fragile. That sweet little ray of sunshine whisked me right back here in an instant. She seemed awful tired, though. Had me a little worried. There's something in the air in Mountain Knot City, too. Something funky. Plus, Lotna's up and run off somewhere. But you're alright, Sam. I damn well hope so. We're here for you, and we're praying that you make it. Keep fighting the good fight. Well, okay, going back to, potential Death Stranding 2 again here. But I look and I think, wouldn't this be great if you had a little cutscene? Like, just imagine it's optional as well. That, you as a player can go whatever route you want to get back to Lake Knot City. Imagine you decided to go to Mountain Knot City and Aaron comes out and says all this, or says this bit. That'd be fantastic. I think it's just that little thing where I'd say, if I was Hideo, I would try and get more interactive content. The mail and all that is good. It's nice to have world building lore. I would encourage a lot more of it to be audio rather than reading. But you just look and you think, just give us more actual interactions with the NPCs because they do sound quite interesting. It's just, we need that actual interaction. Alright, the paleontologist. Extinctions and the beach. Times of great environmental upheaval invariably lead to mass extinctions. The organisms that manage to survive these extinctions do so by adapting to their changing circumstances. But what circumstances could possibly spur an ammonite to evolve an umbilical cord? Hartman and I have both hypothesized that the answer to that question might be the beach. There are key differences between the umbilical cords observed in these entities and those found in ordinary mammals, which would suggest that they are uniquely equipped to survive in a world connected to the other side. The Death Stranding has, by any measure, resulted in environmental upheaval on a scale comparable to that which accompanied past mass extinctions. We'll need to study these effects more carefully to figure out how to best proceed. I can't really comment there, that just seems a very blah piece of mail. The Collector. Hamamura's Porter Chronicles, Issue 1. The very first edition of Hamamura's Porter Chronicles is here, hot off the press, as it were. I've taken the liberty of sending you an excerpt. See what you think. No one could have failed to notice the changes that have occurred in the world of logistics over the past few months. Indeed, it would not be an exaggeration to state that the industry is undergoing a revolution, as evidenced by the fact that so many porters have been performing admirably. The emergence of a front-runner in any industry is usually followed by an increase in standards across the board, and the logistics sector is currently being transformed by a front-runner unlike any other. I refer, of course, to Sam Bridges. None can doubt his strength of will, nor his unwavering determination in the face of insurmountable odds. Though a man of few words, those present on the rare occasion he breaks his silence find his candour refreshing and welcome. He is the porter of the future, and in many ways all our fates are entwined with his. Be sure to follow his exploits in future instalments of Hamamura's Porter Chronicles. Again, no idea what voice I butchered there. Alright, let's go out. Let's get this journey done. You got something for me?
Oh, I've got a present for you, Lisa. Oh, Cliff, you shouldn't have. What could it be? What could it be? Oh, look. It's a beanie. You love these. Oh, what about you, little one? Would you like me to open it? Oh, what do we have here? What do we have here? A spaceman. Gotta give my buddy his present too. Won't be needing this anymore. I'm done fighting. You're all that matters to me now, so I'm gonna stay right here with you. My friend will know what to do with this one. Well, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Alright, so I don't think we need anything from the mount. Oh, actually saying that, we're going to get a vehicle, but that's it. That's all we need from here. So, what have we got in the garage? We got a truck and we got a trike. Have we got a nice can I actually craft something? I'm getting a little bit greedy. Can I have something that I really fancy? Apparently not. The only one we got is the Yamaha one. Not really worth crafting it. Go on, we got a reverse trike long range. Let's bring it. It'll do the job. So, we're going to make... Oh, hello. You guys are taking your time. Normally... Honestly, I thought that was a porter then. Yeah, normally they'd be already gone by now. They're taking the time. Anyway, we're going to head this way. We're going to go a different way than we usually go. Now, the risk of this normally is that we'd be going through... It's not BT territory, although we will pass some BT's temper in a minute, possibly. It's that normally we don't go through the snow. The simple reason being, normally if we go through the snow, it can damage our cargo. Right now, though, we haven't got cargo as such, we've got equipment. So it doesn't matter if the equipment gets a little bit damaged. So yeah, we're going to just try and make our way up here. Long story short, we're going to cut through the mountains. So yeah, that is coming along. I think it still needs a bit of work, but it's coming along. And I think there is a road up ahead, or at least we're on the path to a road. Yeah, there's a road there. Yeah, just keep heading north, I'd say. Really, I should try and build the roads. I know I should, but there's this bit of me that I think, well, there's enough. There's enough roads to feel like the journey will be done. A few Carol crystals, but I'm not stopping my journey to pick them up. Let's go here. Should be able to hop onto the road at this point. And we're probably going to have to hop off it in a minute. Let's just grab this. I mean, again, it's not a race to get back, but it's like, well, if we can get back fast, why not? inside the Chiral network. I need Chiral crystals. 3,000 for that thing. I think, though... Oh, this is going to be hurting. Ow. Damn it. Yep, that was a bit of a bad one. Alright, Lou, alright, let me pick you up. It was a bit of a crash. And say, we've all had one. We've all had one. If you're a perfect driver in Death Stranding, I applaud you. That's it, Lou, that's it. Right, I don't think I've dropped any more cargo. Ooh.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found. It's about the BP experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand. Supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just the cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of Knot cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear, and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Yeah, so when we got to Edge Knot City, you probably did notice we delivered, well, a BB container. And even though I don't know the exact story behind it, if you like, the exact lore, just based off what you're hearing there, it does come across as BBs were used to essentially make the knots work with the Chiral network. As Deadman said there, it's our guiltiest sin. So I can completely believe that based on the world that's been created. President Strand, she did seem to sacrifice a lot, whether she should have done or not. So yeah, I go back to it. I feel like a lot of this world was developed well, and decisions like this do feel authentic. I feel like I've taken the wrong turn because the road's here, but I can't get on it. Sorry, I've cut off my own little interruption there. Very hard to cut yourself off, but that's what I've done. Yeah, so the road's here. You know what, screw it. Let's just drive down. I'll get on the road another place. Yeah, you can do it, Sam. You can do it. Don't come either. You'll get there. That's it. There's a road here. Let's hop on here. There we go. We're on the road now. This was half the reason I wanted a trike, because I thought it'll handle down bank a lot easier. I mean, for the record, a number of times I've gone from Mountain Knot to Lake Knot, and I've gone via the way station north of Mountain Knot. You know, it's like, it's not bad. I just thought this might be a little bit of a time saver. It might not be. It could be that this takes longer. I have not done the numbers, but it feels quicker. So yeah, the big question at this point is, what is going on with Mads? Because I think if you can work out Mads' story, then you know how... You kind of have a vibe for how the other characters in the world are playing out what their motivations are. For instance, we've got Die Hardman. We've seen him on the beach. But the question becomes, where does he play into all this? You know, and Mads is the key. Also, I haven't said it, but if there's one thing I hate about this part of the game, it's the fact that they decide, rain, 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 all the rain. Like, really? You have to keep giving me rain? I get it's meant to give you a challenge, but it's like, okay, I've had a bit of rain, can we leave it there? Alright, let's lift up here. Can I get my hotter hood back on? No, I can't do it here. Never mind. I don't need the hotter hood, but it feels like a long time since I've worn it. Okay. One little thing to point out as well, based on my experience of playing this part of the game before, if you don't build structures, it can be a little tricky getting back. I encountered a fair number of BT areas, catcher BTs, etc. Yeah, if you don't make it easy for yourself on the way back by putting the investment in before you go, and I don't necessarily mean over-investing like I did, but at least plotting a good route back, then yeah, it will be hard getting back because there are BTs dotted about all over the place in not so usual places. If I remember right, the lore is that the chiral network expansion has caused it. There's a high amount of chiralium in the air, so more BTs are leaking through. So yeah, the roads are a good way of circumventing that, because I think they did try and make it as a reward that if you built the roads, you can get from A to B without much trouble. So yeah, keep that in mind. Because even the old route here, I took the road. You know, I didn't deviate off it much. So yeah, that's how I'd look at it. Just stick to the roads. It's just occurred to me here, I'm about to get yeah,
Hey,
I'm going to get that.
I see you're coming up on Lake Knot. Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments.
As we've seen.
But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges. Towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
So yeah, I'll admit it's a bit hard for me to say anything, because what Deadman's saying, I think the best thing I can say is take what you will from it. Take what you will. You're probably not wrong. Maybe about a smidgen, but not all of it.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's Beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's Beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's Beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's Beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's Beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's Beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
Okay. Well, don't know about you, but it feels loud all of a sudden.
Be there for you, and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. Captain. I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Round 3. Better up. Okay, so heads up. This one was the hardest by far for me. I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know. First one, catch you out of the blue. Second one, you have a rough idea what's going on, so you don't trip up that badly. So yeah, the third one does make sense. It'll be the most difficult. So I can't guarantee this is all going to be in one piece. We may have to do a bit of cut editing just to try and show you my best playthrough, as it were, rather than well, essentially save this being like an hour-long video. It's already at 30 minutes worth just getting here. I'm just going to get my sprint on. I need to see what's going on. Sorry, I've got to check this. Did I ever level? I might be losing health there by doing this, but yeah, it's a level 3. That looks a bit light. Yeah, I lost a bit of health doing that. Damn. Yeah, I want that blood back. Oh, I can't say I know with 100% certainty where I'm going. That's the way I generally find these things. Just run and hope you're going in the right direction. There's a point when you know you've got there. Ooh, okay. I don't like the anti-BT handguns, but why not? We'll pick it up. Let's go this way, I guess. Ooh, got a blood bag here. Get that up. Try and pick it up, I should have said. Ooh. Yeah, I know, Lou, I know. We manage, just auto range, there we go. Go on, eat a crypt bio, just heal up a bit. No one's firing at us. I will repeat it. I have struggled with this in the past. It is not something I find easy. Right, let's try this handgun just for argument's sake. And we'll pick these two things up while we're here, because we're going to need every bit of weapon we've got. Yeah, I don't like it. I know the simple answer could be, you suck, but I don't feel I suck that bad. Okay, so that's the first bit done. Can't see that one. I'm just firing blind and hoping. Alright, we got that. Behind us, great. Oh, it's behind you. Alright, we got one this way. Let's just get this dude. Okay, we got it. Duck. Duck. Just try and use whatever cover we can get. Alright, duck again. I think Mads is on his way, so let's try and catch up to him a bit. Yeah, it's not like he can't see me. Oh, you little swine. Have this.
Light him up.
And have some more. Which one was I using? That one? I'm gonna assume that one. Alright, them two should be nearly dead. There we go. And it's just back to Mads. For the record, I call him Mads just for the fact it's easier than remembering what he's meant to be called each time. I mean, for this one's Clifford Unger. I'm sure the second one was just Unger. I think the first one was Clifford. I think at one point he was combat veteran as well. So, yeah, it's just easier calling him Mads. We all know who Mads is. If not, go and watch some Mads Mikkelsen. Casino Royale. For me, that was where I first saw him, and I'm like, yeah, great Bond villain. And I wouldn't even say he tried hard in that. Do you know what I mean? He was just great at it. Alright. Enough sucking up to Mads. Gotta kill him. So, again, we know the pattern of these missions. Essentially, Mads brings in his goons. We shoot them, get to Mads, take them down. Or take him down. Difficulty with this one, I feel like the goons are a bit more durable. Not to mention Mads himself is a little bit more durable. Can I get up here? Cargo piled too high may render you unable to hide in tall grass. Only if I'm trying to hide in tall grass. Oh, I've got an itch and I can't scratch it. Alright, let's go this way.
Get my baby. My baby.
It makes sense, but I do kind of wish there was a... How do I phrase it? I wish there was a way of... scanning for these things. I had to think what I was going to say then. Yeah, I don't mind that they see me. I'd rather them come at me. Even if I have to run a little bit, it means that they're moving towards me. I mean, from what I've heard, this one can be played quite sneakily, but it's just not my style of play. It's like when I'm doing the mule camps, I very rarely sneak, I just go full force at them. Oh, hello. Hello to you too. Just have some matic rounds, please. That's it. Yeah, I need the ultra deck. Where are you? Oh, hello. Is that you, Mads? Yeah, have some bullets. Yeah, have some more. Have some more. Don't think you can get up now, mate. Just stay on the ground. Be a good dead man. I'm not talking about dead man as in Guillermo. Oh, you cheeky git gave me when I've got no rounds in my rifle. There we go. We seem to be doing okay for blood bags at least. Let's drop that. Anything else that's empty? Nope, we're doing good. Alright, keep that equipped. Yeah, it's up here he goes. If in doubt, just follow the little fiery bits of blood.
Go, go, go.
We need reinforcements.
I've got that Gary Oldman meme in my head.
All of them!
It's not even all of them, is it?
Everyone!
Or something, I don't know. Oh, wow. Oh. They unloaded on me. All while I was trying to think of bleeding Gary Oldman.
Where's my baby? I'm sorry.
I am curious, can I do this without like having a big pile on? I mean, if I drop these, put that in the utility pouch. That should be pretty low, right? Or am I still too tall?
I want my baby back.
I've still got a bit of weaponry on me.
Baby. I'm sorry.
Like I say, stealth isn't my preference for this, but I'm curious what I can do with stealth.
I want you to be happy.
So I'm pretty sure if I drop my gear at the up there, it doesn't matter too much.
Die hard, man. It's all my fault.
Right, there's one over there. I'm not too worried about that one.
I want my baby back.
Again, this is completely against my normal style of play. Yeah, there's one there, so let's just try pushing forward a little bit.
Get my baby.
Where the hell you might get this guy?
I'm sorry.
Apparently like that.
I will.
Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Enemy fire. You see me. Well, I have reduced some numbers. I think you see me. He isn't reacting that much considering that possibility. Okay. I'm curious if I can actually just wait for him to move.
I just want you to be happy. Get my baby.
Got there in the end. Sam just took a bit of time equipping it.
Want you to be happy.
Let me just hop over here.
Baby.
The bag. Can I actually just tidy that up? There we go. Feels inefficient doing that,
I
but
want my baby back.
that guy's facing that way, so I'd rather get Mads. Oh wow, okay. Oh wow, okay. That was worse than I thought. Come on, Sam. Jump. So much for trying the stealthy approach. That nearly ended in disaster. I can only assume that you've got to make sure you get rid of them all before going for Mads, but the thing is, if you can summon them, what's the point? Come on, knock him down. Sugar, come on. There we go, got the git. Yeah, that just felt weird. I honestly thought if I was going to be getting him, I'd be able to knock him down. Granted, I kind of get why the other one was able to attack me. It's like, yeah, I was out in the open. I was still out in the open, kicking his commander. So yeah, I get all that. All that makes sense in my head. But I think to myself, I don't know, I still don't think he should have been able to summon more. It's like, could I at least have tanked a few shots from his oppo? From the summon guy? I don't know. Maybe this is just very hard difficulty. I'm doubting it, but maybe. It just doesn't feel right that you're trying to go stealthy and then the game says, right, now you're going all out assault because we summoned some guys to ambush you. Alright, can I throw a grenade at someone?
I'm sorry.
I'd like to throw a grenade.
Where are you, baby? I need you, baby.
Right, grenades down. Empty that. I'm expecting reinforcements, so let's just equip this. Here we go. Oh, I thought there was another one there. Can't see any that way. It's a weird aiming reticle. I mean, I've got used to it, but I can understand why some people who first play it are like, what? Come on. Crypto buyout. Oh, I'm on the wrong tab, doy. Crypto buyout, come on. I need to get closer. They're taking pot shots at me. Come on. Equip something, Sam. Come on. Alright, come on. Duck. Crypto buyout. You gotta eat, Sam. You gotta eat. There he is. I don't even know if I'm hitting him, I'm just hoping I'm hitting him. Grenade, please. Right, come on. That should have given me a bit of time to recover some health. Okay, I think we got him.
We're done here. Move.
Alright, eat. We need to eat. Oh, come on. Disappear. Disappear. I was going to say, they should disappear when Mads does, so that was annoying. Oh, I'm wrong with halfway through. Just let the blood bag do its work. Although, I don't think we've got time for that. 130 out of 90. I really wish you could go prone. I really wish it. Where are you firing from now? Over there? Alright, I'm just moving a minute. Let me get some more cover. Grenades. If in doubt, lob grenades. Drop them. Battery's nearly dead. Gotta keep that in mind. Assault rifle. Okay, I really don't like that guy. He's got a good sight line on me. Our battery's nearly dead. I've got to stop using it. Right, another grenade. I can see Mads there. Let's try and hit him. I don't think I got him. Alright. Not enjoying this. Not enjoying it. I think someone is rounding me. Yeah, drop this. I've run out of ammo. I don't want to use the non-lethal if I can avoid it. Let's go for assault.
Open fire.
Come on, Sam. Come on. Alright, we've got one there. It's that one on the hill that's annoying me. Oh, fudge. Come on, come on, come on. Eat, 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 eat. Eat, eat, eat. Oh. Come on, gotta keeping that health up. Oh, okay. Okay, Mads is there, but I want to just get rid of one of his cronies. Got 70 ammo shots. We should have a chance. Okay, shotgun. I know I've got a shotgun somewhere here. Could have sworn I got a shotgun somewhere here. Crap. Change. Oh! I'm also worried I'll get ambushed. Have that, Mads. I don't think there's another one. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna die if I just don't retreat a little bit here. Oh man, this one is an absolute nightmare. Only got one load of ammo here as well, just to add into the little mix of problems. 6 shots here. Okay, change gun. You know what? Go for that. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Yep, we're at the patronizing level where it says, do you want to change your difficulty level? You may find it easier on a different level. Like, no, I will beat this. I will beat this. I tell you that.
I want you to be happy.
Okay. They've seen me. Forward, that's it. I'm just a little bit surrounded. Just a little bit surrounded. It's all good, it's all good. Oh, hello. You have that. And there's the one behind me, because I feel like I'm getting shot from behind as well. There's Mads behind me. He's behind me. Oh, you little sugar. I'm going to use this. Yeah, that was kamikaze. Alright, let's get this equipped. I will admit, I kinda like that. Just for taking this first dude out, especially.
I'll make it right. I was born to fight. Die hard. I need you. I'm sorry.
Alright, so I've taken 3 out. That should make the next bit a little easier.
My baby back.
I go back to it. It's where I'm disappointed in that strand. I kind of get why it might be useless against Mads, but I feel like it's a bit too useless.
I want my baby back.
Oh, alright, so you should see me. Somehow he hasn't. Enemy fire. As if he knows something happens, but doesn't know what.
Come on back, Mark.
Oh, that's not bad. I don't think this will take Mads out, but at least it'll annoy him. Yeah, he's retreated. Oh, now that just feels cheating. That is like, oh yeah, I'm just going to spawn some random mob. You know, you whittle them down and then it's like, no, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Alright, got it. Alright, we got him then. that just kind of got me. It's like, really? Gotta do it that way? Alright, blood bag, shotgun. How much did I use there? Not a lot. We have got blood bags still. Just a fair few automatic grenades wasted. I say wasted a little bit harshly. They do a job, it's just, it feels a waste.
Where's my baby?
Where's my baby?
I need you, baby.
Let's see if we can do some guerrilla warfare. Either that or this just gets embarrassing real quick. Yeah, I'm struggling to see a bit here. Oh, we'll pick that up. I'd love it if there was a way to just take Mads out, like you sneak around all his sides and just take him out, but it's like the game isn't wanting you to do that. Like right now, he's out here on his own. I would love to just get him.
I want my...
Enemy sighted.
Let me just run. Like I say, they're going to come for me, so I might as well just go a different route. Now, I'm nicely tucked away here. They should not hit me. Yet somehow I feel they will. Yeah, I still can't see him. There's one. Mads has come out to play. Just try and make him run. If the AI credit here, they know to get around my piece of cover. They want to force me to move position. You know, credit where you should do that is clever AI. Doesn't just let you sit there and take you. Or they don't let you just keep slamming them with hits. I appreciate that. Mads did feel the shotgun blast. Oh, hello. Ah, Mads is over there. I could have sworn that was Mads I hit just now. Oh well. Oh, you're here, are you? Have this then.
Baby!
Yeah, he's trying to be really sneaky with that. Right, I won't drop that gun. That's armor plate, I don't want that. Just remembered it.
We need reinforcements.
Let's just duck in here, man. Like the blood bag refill. Yeah, I don't particularly want the shotgun now. I haven't got a normal gun, so I think that's going to go on the tool rack. I can get one of these assault rifles though, I'm picking them up.
My dear baby.
Sneak around here, we don't make a big jump. There we go. Assault rifle level 2. Put blood back because these things are lifesavers, quite literally. Oh, one of them saw me. Yeah, I'm in a bad position here. I'm just going to run to take cover. They can come to me. Alright, we got one of them. Can we all agree, by the way, if they can shoot me here, there is some BS going on. Alright, let's go grenade. I think that could be interesting. See, I don't use too much of the blood bags just in case I end up struggling to heal myself up, but equally I do like the idea of just giving them a few solid hits. You know, just kind of letting them know I'm there. Especially when it comes to Mads, I feel it's important to just keep him in check. I really wish I could just do that and get an idea where they are. I know it'd be like Arkham, the Arkham games as far as detective mode, or Hitman with Hitman vision if you like, but sometimes I just feel like I need an extra angle. Well, I'm going to push up a bit. Let's just drop that. I feel like there's another one around here. Maybe I'm just hearing things. Alright, we got Mads. And I don't particularly mind using the silent one now, as far as level 3 silent, just to be clear. Just for the simple fact that it might make this next bit a little bit easier to begin with.
We need reinforcements.
I don't feel I've used too many of these, so that is good. There's one here.
Where are you, baby?
I want my baby back.
See what I mean? That doesn't really raise a red flag. My mouth was open a little bit then, because I'm saying that and I'm thinking, am I wrong? I'm liking my health situation right now, but I liked it last time.
Where's my baby?
It won't take Mads out, I suspect, but at the very least it might just weaken him. I think I got one there. I've got Mads? Hey!
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby. Are you Clifford Unger? Who are you? Are you the father? They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me?
if they catch you? Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
Okay. So, this has been a very long recording session. I hope I've edited it down into a reasonable length. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave it here for the simple fact that there is a long cutscene to follow, so that'll be the start of the next episode. May not be recording it today either. We'll see how I get on as far as time today. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next part. Bye for now, everyone.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born...
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first, Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge Knot City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Amelie was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Amelie could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lachna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist void outs, the whole extinction agenda.
Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.